So from the earliest days of Israel in the conquest of the land, after Jericho was taken, Joshua began to conquer the people in central and southern Canaan. The Canaanites were in the land, Jebusites were in the land. And it came to pass, Joshua chapter 11, when Jabin, king of Hazor, had heard these things, that he sent to Jobab, king of Madon, and to the king of Shimron, and to the king of Aksaph, and to the kings that were on the north of the mountains and of the plains south of Chinneroth, and in the valley, in the borders of Dor on the west, and to the Canaanite on the east, on the west, and to the Amorite, the Hittite, the Perizzite, and the Jebusite in the mountains, to the Hivite under Hermon in the land of Mizpah. And they went out, they and all their hosts or armies with them, much people, even as the sand that is upon the seashore in multitude, with horses and chariots very many. And when all these kings were met together, they came and pitched together at the waters of Merom, that's not too far from here, to fight against Israel. And the Lord said unto Joshua, Be not afraid of them, for tomorrow about this time will I deliver them up, all slain before Israel. And thou shalt hoe their horses and burn their chariots with fire. So Joshua came, and all the people of war with him, against them by the waters of Merom suddenly, and they fell upon them. And the Lord delivered them into the hand of Israel, who smote them and chased them unto the great Zidon, unto Mishroth-maim, and unto the valley of Mizpah eastward. And they smote them until they left none remaining. Joshua did unto them as the Lord bade him. He hoed their horses, he burnt their chariots with fire, and Joshua at that time turned back and took Hazor and smote the king thereof with the sword. For Hazor before time was the head of all those kingdoms. And they smote all the souls that were therein with the edge of the sword, utterly destroying them, and there was not any left to breathe, and he burnt Hazor with fire. So this was the head of all the Canaanites. This was where they got their organization. And Joshua came, took the city after defeating the amalgamated armies of all of those that were listed in Joshua chapter 11. He came here and destroyed this city. He burnt it. To this day, they have discovered the signs of the burning. They've discovered the burn marks in this dig, in this excavation. And so this place that was the head of the serpent, you might say, the leadership of Canaan, this was it. And Joshua took it and burned it. He didn't burn every city, but he burned this one. And the signs of the burning are still here. That's the significance of where we're at right now. This is an active archaeological site. They're still working in this area. You can see them. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually 7 steps. Those were just discovered earlier this year during active, ongoing archaeological work. Okay? This is the oldest archaeological site and the largest.